In your meta story newsletter, you also say brilliant creativity is valuable, but brilliant commercial creativity is bankable and will speed you along in your career in this business like nothing else can. You know, I like that. Two categories of creativity, that you mentioned there. What's the difference between what you call brilliant creativity and brilliant commercial creativity?
It's similar to what we just talked about, in the sense that there are um, many really, really talented, mind-blowingly creative people who constantly um, just take the top of my head clean off with some incredibly inventive, fresh new story. So brilliant storytellers are, in my book, it goes beyond creating brilliantly entertaining stories. It's about creating stories that are meaningful and that there's a reason why those stories are so darn good. The beauty of the business that we're in, the storytelling business, is it literally changes the world. The stories, when you boil everything else down, stories are change, human change. Stories are the way we make change. It's how we tell ourselves the stories, and we keep socializing it until we figure out the change we want to make. That's how we make our change. So brilliant storytellers are those storytellers who can create impactful, relevant stories, and then we take them in and we use them for our change. That's a brilliant storyteller. The brilliant commercial storyteller does a different thing in that it goes from being something you want in your life to becoming a lifestyle. And it's a super rare place for stories is to become lifestyle for their audience. And you can tell the ones that do, because people are using the phrases, they communicate online with the ideas. They're not only wearing the art and the editorial and declaring that this is important to me, but they're also spending time, often gaming. There's a whole conversation about, gaming is no longer just for teens. We're in the gaming economy, for goodness sakes.
That's right.
Quarter of a trillion dollars by the end of this year versus 20 billion box office. Look at that scale.
Wow.
So that says the audience wants to interact in these worlds, not just through gaming, but gaming is one example.
Mm.
And so that's where the audience is. That's where the audience wants to go, is they want to employ their agencies. So those creators who know how to do that thing are the ones who are going to be delivering really strong commercial and financial success for the studios and distributors who get behind them.